What's up, everybody? GaminGargoyle here, and welcome to a quick stream. Impromptu, totally. I have a little bit of time. I sat down. Good evening to you, Mr. Always Broke. How are you doing today? Yeah, totally impromptu, guys. So we got about 2 minutes, 20 some odd seconds left here to go get our snacks, our drinks, get ourselves in the most upright, comfiest positions, because we need to kick back, relax, and do some unwinding tonight. That's right, we're coming back. We're picking up pretty much where we left off. I did about 15 minutes worth of work, got us from the nighttime back into the daytime. That's awesome, Broke. I'm glad to hear it. And speaking of good news, guys, I got my Stream Deck up and working, so woohoo! It is nice to be in with technology. Problem is, with the shades, I gotta tilt my head to the side in order to see which button is which until I get muscle memory for what is what. So, I hope everybody is ready. I am. So, like I said, get your drinks, get your snacks, get yourself comfy. We'll be starting this up here in just a moment. Well, there we go. Hey, everybody. You want to hear some tunes? Let's put the tunes back on. Let's go over here. That should do it. All right. I love it. Let's get started, shall we? So, I hope everybody's been having themselves a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. If you're in a different part... Whoa, what's going on here? Whoa, 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 whoa. For some reason... Okay. Interesting. Why is the... Okay, my steering wheel isn't registering. It was earlier, like, not even 5 minutes ago. Okay, interesting. It just drove me right up into a... Well, that's a predicament. Look at that right away, eh, John? Look at that. What's up? Oh, it looks like we're calling a tow truck. Okay, hold on. This happened the other day too. I started streaming and my wheel just died just right in the middle of it and wouldn't work. So I'm going to have to, I believe, unplug and replug such equipment. It's alive. Okay. Alright, interesting. Why are you not registering? Yeah, no, the wheel is not registering. Get the hammer? Yeah, no idea. When in June? Basically, as soon as you're done harvesting, get started on your next set. Definitely. Now, which way are we where are we on the map? Whoa! Why did it send us so far out? Hold on here, I gotta switch over to the different controls. Yeah, it sent us a mile away. We were, like, right here, and it sent us way over here. That isn't. That's no bueno. All right. Oh well, we'll just have to work with it. I don't know what's going on here at the wheel. Huh. Very interesting. Yeah, it's a bit of a bummer. Yeah, nothing's... Oh well. I need a bigger hammer for some of the problems that happen on the equipment sometimes, especially when you're trying to go stream. Like, it's inevitable. What is causing that glow? Oh, is that my... Oh yeah, it is so. Huh. Apparently I have too powerful set of lights set up. But yeah, so far guys, yeah, we got this load ready to unload, and then we get to try not to drive into another wall. I'll just keep seeing if this thing will just register so all of a sudden. Probably have to restart the game. That's one thing I didn't set up on my Stream Deck. Logitech Profiler. But I did get all my effects all fixed up. Got that one fixed up. What else we got? I got this one. Back in the days of the Hunter Call of the Wild. You've been in that 10 water too? And of course we got the last one here. This was for all my Patreons. Now I just got to get the soundboard and everything else all set up on here. But yeah, I kind of one little town. Yeah. Tennessee moonshine. Yeah, or Tennessee water. Yeah. No, I know what you was saying. I knows what you was laying down. If you can hear me over the sound this thing makes. So believe it or not, I made all that stuff, guys. All the animations, except for the like the actual graphics. I put them together into animation forms, if that makes any sense. So I had some fun with it. Trying to figure out how Adobe and everything else all works. I just haven't had any time to continue on, how would I say, encouraging my education? Or not, sorry, expanding my education. Oh, you're 70 miles from the Tennessee line? Nice. Hey, I heard somebody telling me that in Jack Daniels, Tennessee, you can't buy Jack Daniels. That's gotta suck. Hey, Adam, how you doing tonight, bud? Welcome, folks. Oh, I know something I have to do. One moment. So, in order to swap over out to that one, I go click on you. Oh, that's never a good sign when you hear something go kabling. Hold on. Never good signs. Tonight we are having technical difficulties. This is all good, but I'm going to get this steering wheel the heck out of my way then. I just got to move a whole ton of things around. Hold on here. Ah! I think I just dropped the trailer too. Weird. All I'm trying to do is clean up my mess. Come on, G, you can do this fast. Put the mouse over on this side so it doesn't get captured up. Bring the microphone way up. Well, that sucks. I was really hoping to enjoy the deal tonight. Which is funny, my son was using it like for all the time yesterday that he was on the computer, like probably an hour's worth, and he never had any issues with it. Just seems to be when I'm streaming lately. Alright, there we go. GG went poof. Yes. GG went poof. because even in the world of the legal, I broadcast in the worlds that aren't legal, and I don't want to have YouTube all up in my grill about it. They don't need to be all up my broadcast. They're already up enough there as it is. Kind of uncomfortable. I wish they'd at least buy the toilet paper. Alright, let's go back. Ah, here we are. Yeah. Oh, what's going on here? Is that my... No, that's my green screen. Hold on. No, I guess it's not the green screen. Oh, that's the wheel. Ah, okay. I thought it was the corner of my green screen. It's the same type of angle. Alright. Your phone's audio is messed up. Oh, man. Tri-County? No. I don't agree with them rules. Gotta be able to enjoy your mead once in a while. Okay, so I'm getting reflection off of this. Alright, getting reflection off the steering wheel. Alright, just things I gotta think of to make stream better. Speaking of which, am I too big in screen? Is this too much? Is this too much G for you? Do I need to resize the G down just a little bit? Oh, it's the new phone. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, because I'm looking over at my my equalizer thingy here. The audio mixer on OBS, and everything's looking good. I'm not getting any bouncing around when things are quiet. Like, there's no staticky. So, I'm sorry to hear that you are having fine, or that you're having a an issue. Fine by me, John. Awesome. Okay. Let's do it. Back to controller days. But that does make me sit up straight. That's one thing I do notice. If I'm a slacker when it comes to posture. Probably not the smartest thing to do, right? It's like you have the earbuds hooked into it. Oh, and you're trying to listen to it through the speakers of your phone. Got it, okay. I understand what you're saying. Oh, I have the microphone there. Blocks the amazing beard. Hold on, I gotta move these pedals. I want to be able to stretch out my legs. It's a kickback, relax, unwind situation, as always. Now I can yell into your guys' ears. How's that? So, how much do you think we're going to make in the end? And in the end, I mean, not by this field, I mean at the end of 85 fields, where we have everything planted, plowed, cultivated, fertilized, X'd, whatever, I'm just going to call in the plains. I mean, I love my air support. Air support is amazing. It makes it so much faster. So basically, to answer the question again about what best time to plant, just as long as you got 2 months before the end of September, plant. I mean, don't plant any later than, I guess that would put it at July 30th. Because there's no, unless it's one tiny little itty bitty field that you're going to pull off on that day of September 30th. Otherwise, you're probably going to run into some withering effects. So always plant starting, I say, at the beginning of August. Yeah, I usually start on August the 3rd. So my wife and kidlet are out visiting my family. I have an opportunity later on this evening, and for a chunk of this weekend, I'm going to hopefully be recording, folks. So I'll be doing a collab series. Now here is the quandary. It sounds fine with a set of earbuds, but the speaker's not loud without them. I've had the phone for a week. It's going back Monday. Yeah, no doubt. I would too. Monday's a long weekend for us. Where are you guys sitting at for long weekend status? It's like some sort of weird, like, family day, I think I want to say. I know I'm horrible for not knowing, but meh. It's not important. It's not Halloween. It's not Christmas. It's not my kid's birthday, my wife's birthday. I'm good. my life's not on the line, I don't have to worry about it. But I do like my May long weekends. Why? Because usually that's when I first get to see all the green sprouts coming up out of the garden. But folks, there won't be a garden again this year because I have to do a ton of soil amending. I'm still in the middle of trying to make a trommel, but I'm having an issue trying to find bicycle wheels. Of all bloody things, trying to find bicycle wheels. Large bicycle wheels. 3 the same. Can't do it. I can buy them, but I don't want to pay that type of money just to rip out all the middle spokes and turn it into a trommel. Monday? Gotcha. Okay, you're playing Farmer's Dynasty right now. It's the 15th of June. Yeah, go for it. You'll be able to start harvesting that August 15th. So you'll still even have another month and 15 days to harvest, like to sow, plow, cultivate, all that crap. And like if you guys have been paying attention to how I play this game, it doesn't take very long for you just to start, bringing in little bits of money now, especially with the greenhouses. I mean, come on. Greenhouses are OP. We made $2 million off greenhouses and it wasn't even a full year's worth of all. Oh, good thought, John. Yeah. Inside, it might still be registering. It might be just a bad solder job, like a bad headphone jack switch type thing. President's Day? Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, usually Canada and the States have a, usual, holiday type of thing, which honestly I think is a bad idea for tourism. Because if you want people to go down there and camp, you don't want to have all the damn camping spots filled up already. Yeah, you want to encourage people to come when you don't. Now, I can understand peace on earth, goodwill to all men, Christmas type of thing, but other than that, stagger up those holidays, spread the love. Everybody should have a chance to camp. Gotta remember, they sell over 400,000 RV and camping vehicles every year, but they sure as hell are not making 400,000 campsites. Boo. See a problem? Fix a problem. Guys want a business? There you go. Private campsites. Just saying. Oh, John, I strive to even be, 1/3 smart most days. Yeah, I barely ever make that goal, but it is what it is. Just breathe in, breathe out. Just one foot forward, then the next. Get through it one day at a time. That's how I do it. Oh. Breakage. Okay, stupid question. How do I fix? John. Well, if John's got any of the same issues that I have right now, I'm sure there would probably be a really decent psychological study that could be, attempted. But I really hope that the people I'd have to talk to, and same with John, probably have to think about, we don't make them go nuts. Nah. Land to build those, JJ. But I'm not 100% sure what you mean by fixing. Like how do you fix? If you're talking about in building, just you can use your scroll wheel, go up and down, or go into your tab menu thingy here, and change your hands to other tools that you might have when you're not inside a vehicle. There's 1 second, I'll show you. So say I want to repair a building, I just go to repair. If I want to throw up some scaffolding, if I got some sort of material from the hardware store, you'd have that in your hand too. You just go up to the building, start using it. Oh, the phone. Gotcha. Okay. Well, okay, I worked with like 2 different phone companies. I worked for, go figure. Okay, so I was working with the Canadian big mobility company, TELUS, at the time, before Bell really expanded out. But, so there's TELUS, who else was there? I worked for them all, Rogers, and Bell. Those are the big Canadian ones. But while I was working in Victoria, I was working with TELUS Mobility. Then at the same time, I started working with AT&T Wireless out of the States because they had a call center up there. Yeah, you can't go inside the phone. That would be cool. That would be cool. Be able to just jump inside your phone, just walk over and go, oh yeah, I see here, we just need a little bit more gold foil over the plastic composite here, and while we're at it, we might as well touch up some of these solder bits. I mean, they did a movie on that, Ant-Man, right? Why does this... Oh, they really have yet to work on this hitbox pattern. But, I mean, same time, I mean, take a look and remember what Farm Sim 2008 was like. That was painful. In retrospect, that was really painful, considering what they had for the ability of graphics. Because you think about that, that was... I mean, Fable was already out around those times, and look at what the graphics were. It was... It was on a budget. Of some good proper business sense, they were able to roll that company into what they did today. And right now, I think they deserve to take the break until they wait until the newest consoles come out before they bring out another edition. At the same time, I really do hope that they bring some more innovation to the table, because for the last 3 versions since 15, I've been BAF, bored as fudge playing those games. They just do not... It's just the same thing, just reskinned. And I'd like to see a lot more. I've made my point before that, hey guys, guess what? In real life, driving tractors and all that, yeah, that's right. Yeah, your plants ain't going to grow unless you put some sort of amended drought soil fertilizer down, as well as maybe some irrigation, something that's going on with the world. You ever heard of the water shortage about it? Yeah, it's because of agriculture. So that's what I'm thinking. Agriculture, or irrigation's got to be added to any of the agricultural games. Even if it's at a flood and drain system or something. Like start off real slow if you gotta. If it was easy, everybody would have done it by now. I get it, but a big company, you want to grow yourself out to be like Rockstar levels. You gotta bring forth Rockstar performance. Innovation. One of the biggest problems is, finding talent that's able to go out there. I mean, you can have all the money in the world. You don't have the talent in order to put it behind you. You got nothing. Working in a CB radio shop? Nice. I have never been very good at soldering. If you'd like to really see an abstract artistic piece... Oh, hold on. You guys hear the sound? 1 second, let's see if I can fix this on the fly. 1 second. There we go. Did we get rid of it? Bloody cockroaches. I got you, Delta Farm Boy. Yeah, no doubt. That's right. I mean, come on. Start off with just the simple flood irrigation style, then move over to like some sort of flood and dike. Then maybe move yourself up to some sort of wheel mechanism, and then finally, like today, pivots with all the automated crap, because oh my god, it's so nice to be able just to sit in your truck and go, oh yeah, pivot set 34. It's a little bit wet from the weather station. We better not... overwater it. Like, sweet. Cost you more to send it than it does to find a shop near you. That's right. Yeah. To go fix your phone, man. Definitely. Sorry. If you need advice on how to fix your phone, that's the best way to do it. Is if you're not in warranties, to take it to one of the local phone guys that do the cracking of the phone, so that way you can have any operating system on it and that. Those guys will have the know-how. If they don't, that's fine. They'll be able to send you to the right place that will. Man, you know, CB and me, you know, trucking, use them, yeah. But at the same time, maintenance, no. No. I mean, we're talking like mercury, just bad. It's everywhere. I just cannot get the hang of the damn thing. Cobra 19 LX. Funny, Cobra products here in Canada are all... I can't remember the damn names of it right now. Woo! Trailer's moving. Oh, radars. Tons of those radars. Machine Cobra radars out there. I like the song. Got a good little beat to it. Sounds like you want to bounce in your chair. I bet I better not. I already broke my mouse. I gotta get a new mouse, guys. But it's on sale right now on Amazon for $40. So I emailed it to my wife. I said, honey, love you. Valentine's Day? She's not watching right now, so I can say this type of stuff. Otherwise, she'd be like, you think so, buddy, huh? Yeah, you know, like back in the day, I'd say take it to Radio Shack, but I mean, I worked for the Source by Circuit City, which is the old Radio Shack. They'll send it off to a company called Intertan to get it fixed. Takes a while. They do good repairs, don't get me wrong. They do great repairs. I mean, you know, I've got nothing, never had any problems with them, other than them saying sorry that, you know, that we just can't get parts in order to fix this particular blah, 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 which is totally fair. I mean, you know, can't expect everything to be able to be repaired forever. If that was the case, once again, we'd have a lack of innovation. Many days I spent stringing hard pipe across corn and cotton, poly pipe, although plastic makes watering 6-foot corn far easier than most anything. Yeah, I was lucky enough I had wheels. We had wheels. And motorbikes. Motorbikes. Oh boy, I was bloody a Knievel on those things when I was younger. I'm glad I've smartened up in my old age. Boy, oh boy, you must have changed a whole bunch of the inside guts to be able to do that without it going to bzzz, poof. Because it don't take much power to push a CB. You know, like, I mean, especially if you're using a real decent antenna, you can get some good range out of them. Yeah, you get yourself a repeater in between and you're laughing. Jeez. Yeah, no. I'd rather just keep my eyes on the road or on the field because you can get a lot more done if you're not overlapping. I can't remember if this is the... Apparently there's one song, like, this woman just goes real harsh out on a man or something like that. I didn't notice it. I've had it in my videos. It's just got a real good, you know, tempo, good beat. You know, I like it. I wasn't paying attention to the lyrics. I don't think it's this one. Could be. I'm not sure. It was sung by a woman, but I mean, hey, I don't want to, you know, be that guy. You can talk 60 miles. I can, but it's got to be varying topics. Yeah, I just can't, you know, be a politician and preach the same thing over and 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 over again. Just like, no, thanks. There are many facets to life. I therefore like to educate myself in a lot of them. You know, as it said, you know, jack of all trades, master of none. That would be me. Next text I get that way, I send you a buzz. Wipe out the old McDonald's headsets. Well, no doubt. I mean, those plastic old My God, remember the size of the speakers on those things? Those things are like, you know, the width of your thumb back in those days. And they put out next to nothing for quality. Just, I was the kid with the ghetto blaster. Up on the shoulder. 8 double triple D battery thingies, you know, just the big monsters, you know, just stuffing them in there. You know, I wasn't afraid of a police, you know, mag light. I got a ghetto blaster with twice the amount of batteries in it, bastard. You're gonna try to rob me, you're gonna feel that upside the head. And mine shatters, so it does damage. Lived in a rough hood. And, you know, gee, you should realize that when no money's coming in, means all your workers are finished. Alright, hold on, let's get some more workers going. I'm not trying to be, like, super efficient or anything anymore, guys. We've pretty much finished the game. We own all the fields, all the silos are full, all the greenhouses, we're keeping them going. You harvested, no. So what's everybody's plans for this weekend? I'm, like I said, I'm going to be hopefully doing some collab recording. That's my main goal. Wife and kid lit her away. My wife even took the dog. I know it sounds like a country song, but it's not. You're 6'6", 255. Oh, I'm 6'5". I'm 5'10", and plus or minus a couple of points and somewhere in there, I guess, but I really don't care. I'm 5'10". My attitude is like about 25'3". No. Speaking of which, hold on here. I gotta check something out. Hold on. Hey, what's going on? Why didn't you let me? You're supposed to let me bounce out. You didn't let me bounce out. Hold on. That is weird. Okay, how about if I go... There we go. That's how you bounce out. Wrong button. Sorry, folks. Let's see here. How tall am I? So John, you say about that tall. My wife's about that tall. There we go. Yeah. Gonna watch the 500. All right. Oh, if you can't have fun, right? Oh, I need a good laugh. Need to have some fun. So I jumped on the stream, and the other person is busy with his wifey. They did some sort of wine tasting thingy, so he said he'll be a bit. So I was like, oh, okay, well, hey, that's the case. I'm going to jump on to streaming, because why? I can. I could have probably done some testing. Apparently Peanut did some testing where the fertilizer bonus over the winter was gone for canola and wheat, so kind of want to redo that one up for myself on a different field, just to reconfirm, you know, send that into Toplets and see what they say, and you know, never know. Like one of his, it's weird, guys, he's got a video out there where, you know, he drives faster and he can collect more with his workers. I try driving faster in the harvester. I lose crops. I lose a ton of it. So high speed demo derby. Oh, is it already started with a bang, with a crash or 3? I'm not a big fan of watching the car races. I'm a big fan of actually jumping in my brother's VR rig and, you know, going for some spins around the corner. A lap? Yeah, once in a while. No, I'm not that bad. Actually, it's funny. My brother will, when he's doing new courses and stuff, he has me jump on in that, and then I'll do about, I don't know, 50, 60 laps or something in, you know, an afternoon, and then he'll go in and he'll see my ghost car, and he'll always try to, you know, outdo some of the corners that I do better than he does, and, you know, learns different lines and that, so just gives him a different perspective on things. I actually did dirt racing a little tiny bit when I was, no, it's Sunday? Oh, it's on Sunday. Oh, okay, I see, I gotcha. Okay, that's your plans, gotcha. Gee, Gargoyle, remember what you asked, man. Yeah, freaking delay, I'm so, you know, Mixer, wonderful community and everything else, just it's unfortunate that they have no real nothing to bring you back to Mixer to watch other videos like YouTube does. It's a great place for a repository of my content that people can go back and catch up when they want to. But by far, I would have to say that Mixer's overall streaming platform is far superior than anybody else's that's out here currently. They're near like real time. I mean, 0.3 milliseconds is what I was pumping out. Is amazing. Hey, haven't reset like everyone has? What do you mean by that, broke? Not sure. If you mean in game, I reset. I'm on season 2. Oh, you guys want me to kill in game music? Yeah, I got it. This is. I'm a purist when it comes to music. Where options. Just enjoy that sound. Oh, he has not reset since the release. Gotcha. So he still has his tile floors. I did not catch that. But mind you, most of the time, guys, I'm trying to watch everybody's content. I do. But the phone's usually in my pocket, and I got my earbuds in. So, I don't really get to see as much as I get to follow along. Gotcha. So, okay. So, yeah, if he hasn't reset yet, then there's, there's probably reasons why he's having different results than from what I get, totally. But, yeah, I mean, for the testing and everything else that I do, I need to be on the most current update version. I mean, actually, I'm almost at the point here where I may need to wipe my PC, my C drive, out of the 3 hard drives that I have. My main one for my operating system is now at... CPU usage. It doesn't tell me my disk space, but it's in the red. It's telling me, hey, dude, you got to pay attention to this. You got to get this fixed. So really, I just need to reset my computer back to factory settings, which kind of sucks because I just finished setting up my Stream Deck and everything, and the way the wheels are acting up, I'm guessing I'm going to have to do it. But yeah. Oh well. So I'm trying to make 8,000 kilograms inside this particular load. Think we'll have to make another corner. Yeah. Dang it, I drove too far. In real life, I would have been sitting right on this corner. Right there, just a-waiting. Waiting for the crops to come in. Waiting for that good old harvest light to pop up on top. Come pick it up, dude. I always let, the older, more experienced folks were the ones who usually got to drive the newest of all tractors. And if you're running behind because you had a couple days of rain, wet, and you had to wait for things to dry out, usually yours truly was stuck on an open cab one. Yeah, it sucked. You ate a lot of dirt. Especially when the big guys with the faster machines that are more efficient are throwing stuff at you because they're much farther ahead. But hey, I got to service those new ones. No. Grease nipples everywhere. Oh, I swear, the biggest joke that goes around in the farmers circle is basically, you know how you build a combine? Take a bolt, stick it in the middle of the air, and then you build the entire machine around it. Just because, yeah, you got to take off everything just to get to one bloody part to fix it. Eesh. Now, I've done my full share of repairs in my lifetime, and I'm ready for the electric revolution. Yeah, a lot less parts that break down, and the parts that are there are actually pretty easy accessible to do work on. Waste of a farm boy? I'm not a waste of a farm boy. Yeah. Yeah, no, basically, lived in the city from young age on to, but every weekend, summers, on the farm, Work gotta get done. Lots of life lessons, what muscle is. you weren't a farm boy. Oh. Gotcha. No, I did, I had lots of experiences, you know, I'll give my parents that, you know, we didn't have a lot of money in life, but, you know, I was given the advantage of a lot of experiences, such as, like, you know, Cubs, Scouts, that type of stuff, you know, went out and did a lot of different things there, but also pretty much, you know, wasn't doing Cubs or Scouts, it was, you know, weekends on the farm, so, you know, you weren't working, you're riding dirt bikes, or, you know, snowmobile, or... I didn't like ice skating, so I didn't do much of that. But that has to do with the muscle factor. You know what? Yeah, I'll do it. I was planning on splitting the field in half, and I was like, yeah, the heck with it. It's a small enough field. Oh, I guess I should just keep adding more workers too, right? Jeez, gee, keep on top of things, man. Need to make some more monies. Yeah, but by the time, guys, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be... By the end of the year, I'll be well into $5 million, I'm hoping. Oh my god, push more? Well, at least tell me it had the self-driving wheel feature. Yeah, otherwise that would be a long day, especially if there was any hills, any inclines. Doesn't matter what, you gotta go up at some point. I worked with how old was I? I was in my 30s, I think, when I was working with Master Cuts, doing all the city of Red Deer's additional areas. Parks, walkways, medians down the center of the roads, that type of stuff. No hills? Oh, lucky you. I had hills. But, sorry. You said no to the self-propelled. Gotcha. Okay, I'm catching up. I'm remembering the delay factor here. I gotta take my brain out of, you know, dealing with my kid to dealing with my YouTube. Yeah, YouTube, even though I have it set for the low latency, not zero latency, so that way I can you know, have some sort of quality stream. Which, by the way, guys, if you do have any issues with me running at the high bitrate that I do, because I can, just let me know. Let me know if a lot of you are having issues on mobile. The way I have mine set up, I try to have it set up so that if you are on mobile, you have all the abilities to drop down to lower. Hence why the normal latency instead of low latency. Okay, let's drop the grain. Oh wow, it's streaming for 45 minutes already. Doesn't even feel like 10. How about we get another worker going? Harvest. Ready for harvest. Give it a couple seconds, then hire another one. Alright, there we go. More fields. You done yet? Come on. Come on. Hurry up. Empty. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why they still haven't fixed the hitbox on here. I don't know. I don't know if they don't have the ability because it's a purchased asset for something, maybe? I don't know. I mean, a lot of developers might not be so happy when they have people who know about the developing world spew out why they would not have things fixed, but yeah. Bob! How goes it, buddy? Welcome to stream, my man. Yeah, it was good seeing Bo the other day, too, over in Deuce's stream. I haven't seen him in a long time. He was actually one of the first people to put up some content for Farmers Dynasty that I saw outside of my own. Now, somebody told me that... Oh, I really got to check this guy out. Dagger Win, right? So, yeah, I got to go check out this guy. Everybody keeps telling me to. It's like, come on, he did Farmers Dynasty for a little bit. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. But I don't know how long ago that was. I'm doing really good, Bob. Hope you and the fam are enjoying the long weekend as well. I'm really loving it. My wife and kid have gone to my parents' house. Yes, they've gone to my parents. She even took the dog. Not a country song. It's a good thing. They're going to go visit. They wanted to see the grandkid, and I'm going to do some collab recording. So, woo! Oh, guys, you know, if you ever feel like you're falling asleep, we can always drop a bomb. But that's the whole point of the game, right? Just kick back, relax, unwind. You know, move at the pace of the farmer. Extremely slow. Why am I going this way? Because I can. It's easier just to go in straight lines and yak with you folk. What ticks me off is that wheel. Not... Don't understand, but next time, who knows? Maybe it'll work. But then again, yeah, for some reason, you know how I had that live subscriber count thing? Wow, that was all cool and all. Small problem with that now, though, is it doesn't work. It says I have too many API plugins hooked up to my OBS Studio, which is exactly the same thing when I put in like 1/3 of the amount of stuff into Streamlabs OBS. That's why I don't use it. Streamlabs OBS, I can't run any of those effects. Streamlabs is a Squarespace cookie cutter way to to put things together easier for those who don't know how to animate or anything like that. When I started doing all the streaming, they didn't have anything along those lines, so I had to learn the hard way on how to animate. So das is why I have the animation stuff. Oh, I have so many dreams for a Farmers Dynasty 2. I just hope that we get to that some point in the next 5 years. Because then 5 years my kid will be at the point where I'll never be able to get on my computer. Hell, he's almost like that during the day now as it is. Dad, can I play some Paw Patrol? Dad, can I play some DuckTales? Dad, can I play some Sonic? Dad, okay, buddy. Better than him sitting in front of an iPad. Whoa! Oh, malfunction in a junction that didn't exist. Shouldn't have been looking at chat, I guess. Blame chat, blame chat. Don't worry, Bob, you got the day off. Got the day off, man. I got this. Oh, dude. This is so relaxing. I don't have to worry about, you know, kid music in the background. Don't have to worry about wifey coming up going to me, hey, did you know about... just me and you guys today, just chilling out. But I see the writing on the wall already, folks. This game is slowly starting to the wave is on its crashing down, so I hope that they can bring up something soon here. I have about, I don't know, I'm gonna say at least 70 games in my wish list that are all coming soon, coming soon, coming soon. That I haven't picked up yet, but yeah. They're making a 2? Like I said, I hope so before, you know, in the next 5 years. I hope they do. Are they right now? No. I can guarantee you right at this exact moment in time, Toplets is not working on number 2. The first team is still trying to work on getting everything up and going for the Switch and all the consoles and everything else. So they're a little bit, they're busy. Yeah, they'll be busy for a while. Let's see, how much? 96.3? Alright. Yeah, I want to check something. What screen is this? I put the button down. Oh, hey! There's that one. Okay, that works. Farmers Dynasty livestream. Alright. Okay. Back to this one. Hey, no, we don't want that coming up. Oh, no. Hold on. Hey, I love having a stream deck. 30 jobs? Yeah, if you guys haven't, check out my wish list. I keep on top of these things. Like every Friday I go out there and I check out and see if there's anything new that's coming out that is in the simulation world or realm that I might enjoy. And I know a lot of you guys are into the same similar interests except for survival. I'm really not too much into the survival stuff anymore. Jeremy, heyo, how ya doing today? Happy Saturday. Hope you're enjoying your long weekend. Dr. Pepper. Not a sponsor, but should be. Oh, hey, here, I'll show you guys what I've done to my stream deck. Oh, if you guys can tell, if it might be glared out. Hold on. Okay, I gotta fight the mic. Ow, hit one. Oh. See, that's what happens to my green screen when I turn off the spotlight. Like, pretty dark, isn't it? But yeah, there we go. Actually kind of bright on the camera if I turn it like that. Can you guys see it better? Yeah, but yeah. And I spent a whole bunch of time getting those out, and that's just the one page. I got 4 pages. Got some for sound effects, which I haven't got filled. I got one for tunes, one for streaming, and one for everyday use with my son. So he can just come out and push one. Yeah, definitely, Bob. I've wanted one for a very, very, very long time. I did a stream drive for it, and we went past 120 days, and we got $41 towards it. So I never ended up getting one till this Christmas. I mean, so that's been over 3 years now since I did that fund drive, and that was the end of doing fund drives for me. Mostly because at the same time I knew that I wasn't able to be consistent in my streaming schedule. I didn't feel that was fair to ask for donations towards getting a new one when I wasn't going to be able to put out the content that I was able to once do. If that makes any sense. Oh, I gotta do it. Ow. Oh. Hi. It's me again. I'm back. Oh, what was the one sound effect there that that lady really enjoyed all the time? Oh. Leave the light on for you. Or something like that. I don't even know, do I even have that? No, that was set up for a totally different dashboard. I gotta reset all the sound effects up in the Streamlabs. Shoot, I was hoping there'd be a shortcut, but there is not. But these stream decks are awesome. I had to take the time to put on the RGB animated backgrounds and everything else. It doesn't come with that. Like all those icons and everything else, I had to go into Photoshop, make them all so they're the right size, put them all together. You know, cut them from... I did a lot of snipping tool. I went and grabbed a bunch of them off websites. Hardest one to find, believe it or not, was Borderless Gaming logo. That was a pain in the butt to find, but I did. Got it. Okay, so in my world, it's like super bright out right now. How's it looking in game for you guys? Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah, not bad at all. You guys still hear me if I put the microphone over there? I mean, I know this microphone picks up a grasshopper fart in 5 counties away, but yeah. As long as you guys can still hear me. Can everybody see me? Everybody hear me? That way it's not the star of the show. Apparently the gray streak is, or the white streak. Then we got good old... What was that? Oh, what? Yep, and yep. Alright, sounds good. Yeah, I haven't had a chance yet to put on the... Oh, what do they call the voice modulators and all that type of stuff yet either. Alright. Just had to check my phone to see if I had any Discord messages. Just waiting, like I say, for everybody to say, hey man, I'm ready to record. Roger, roger. Oh yeah, guys, if you're also watching on your PC or on your phone, make sure you tap the screen or click the screen once to see if the little live box is red. Because if it's gray, you're even behind farther than I am. That's saying something. What time is it in game? Oh, that's why it seems so dark. We're in the witching hour of time. It'll actually probably get brighter, probably getting closer to a full moon. And we just double check. Yes, I was right. We did lose one already. Let's see, we got 74.2, 90. Alright, so we got another one that's going to be done here momentarily. That should fill or finish up that top quarter. That should work. Yeah, no, unfortunately, my little guy is quite active, so I don't get as much time to do game testing or things like that. Not to mention my wife every once in a while throws me a little bit of work from her work to, fix up some tweet videos, some conferences, stuff like that, add in, arrows, mark boxes, stuff like that, so people can easily follow along the conversations. After the web is done, then they turn it onto their website, so they go from a webinar, I take that, spruce it up, and then they put it onto their website, and then the people can follow it along like it's almost like a, follow along course type deal. Keeps me busy, which really sucks because I can't really put that much time towards YouTube at the moment, but hopefully we'll be able to do that more often when my son starts school in August. He's doing a modified school program apparently. We just went and did the parent orientation thingy, and so yeah, he'll be going from school from 8 a.m. till 2:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. So either I'll be looking for some split shift work or some evening work. We haven't really figured out what works out best for a family for me to do. But either way, I should be able to bring more content towards you guys if I have, if I'm up taking the kid to school at 7 o'clock, get back here by 8:30. Then if I'm not working until 11, wow, I'm coming to say hi. I'll either stream or record series. I'm quite happy doing both. I mean, hey guys, honestly, live streaming a lot easier, and I get to converse with you folks instead of having to do my own content. However, for trying to showcase things in that, it's a lot easier to do it in a video because then I can make the big long cuts in between scenes while I'm doing prep work and that. Let's make this the 8000. Yeah. That's the only one thing I don't like. I would much prefer this bloody grain bin to be 3,600 kilograms so that we could do this in an even ratio. Oh, whoa, why are you dropping? Why are you dropping? What the hell? I just lost 3 grand's worth. Or 2 grand. Turning on the lights and, must have misclicked on my way up. Did I hit Y? Must have. Oh well. That is very true. I'm not talking to myself when I'm live. Considering I don't really do that in real life. My wife does all the time. Oh, it drives me nuts. I'll come walking out of the living room like, and I'll hear her talking. I'm like, huh? What? Sorry, I didn't hear you, honey. What? She's like, oh, I wasn't talking to you. But yet you look around. That way. You look over that way, and there's nobody there. You talking to yourself, dear? Yeah. You a little crazy, dear? No. Why are you talking to yourself, dear? You scare me sometimes, honey. You never know if there's actually a stranger in the house or not, dear, because you're always babbling to yourself. Oh, she'd kick my butt right now if she was home. Oh, well. But, oh. Okay, yeah, I do talk to my dog. I am a big, serious softie when it comes to my dog. She's my baby. It's unfortunate that, well, I can't say. My dog loves going to my folks' place because it's like big old acreage, right? So she can just like boogie around, check out all the smells and stuff. There's rabbits, so she'd go hunting down. And she listens to the senders. Yeah, my wife quit watching my videos and that. The games I play are not the games that she likes. My wife likes that one game, Body of Evidence, that we played together on stream. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, she's more into that type stuff. Voodoo Vince, that's another one of her ones that she likes to go to. Some brain farts at the moment. Oh, she listens to the answers. Yeah, if she started doing that, then I'd be a little bit worried. I'm sure there'd be some medication involved, but either for her or me, I'm not sure at that point. But I'd probably be, all right, honey, I love you and all, but for my sanity and our child's sanity, we don't need him growing up to be crazy. Here, you need to take this, what it is, Ativan or something? I don't know what they use. Now my son comes up to me and starts saying, I see dead people and I talk to them, Daddy. Now then I might call a preacher. Other than that, I really don't have too much to do with that stuff. Oh my goodness. Did I fix that building up? No. Maybe. Possibly. I may have. I don't keep track of all the contracts I do. Especially after I gotta be coming close to to 200 episodes of Farmers Dynasty by now. Oh hey. Starting to get cloudy in here. Starting to see it in the green screen and the night screen. How is it for darkness for you folks? It's getting to be pretty dark on me here. But there's really not too much I can do. And let's get it done. Yay. That's 2 out of 85 done. No, that's probably more. It's 2 that I've done out of the 85. Oh, keep turning. And close enough. And it doesn't look like we're going to overfill, which is fine. I just want to see how much shy we're going to be. Probably, like I say, about 2060-ish. That's my guess. Oh, yeah, that is tough, Fortunately, the way of life. So I'm just a little over 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, geez, 4,000 700 basically. Alright. We'll go get some more. Yeah, it's harsh. I totally get that, but I'm also the mind frame of, you know, generational homes. You know, everybody living together, so it, you know, brings back memories, which are good things. Gotta remember that. Yeah, see, exactly. Yeah, it didn't bother you. Yeah. It would just make me think of all the times that, you know, I had with my dad and stuff like that, and just kind of, make it a little bit harder to go to sleep. Bam! What's up? What is up? We are, as you can tell, chilling back farming tonight. We're going to relax for about another, I'd say about another 20 to 30 minutes approximately. And just hang out and have some fun. Probably don't want to bang that pipe off the trees and get stuck, do I? Oh man, that sucks. That sucks. Well, hey, look at that. I got lucky, you got lucky, and today we're bringing streaming forward. I think that's going to fill this. I think. Oh, yeah, okay, bam, you missed out. They actually did a video about that, so from the sounds of it, I think what they've done is now that the game is in a playable state for, like, you can at least enjoy it now, you're not going to have save crashings, it's, you know what I mean? They're going to take and work their asses off over the next 2 months to get you guys the full release version. So, yeah, definitely look forward to that, guys. That's awesome news. I mean, once again, I am very sorry that it took so long. I had zero input over the release time of the console version being in an undated state. I would have not allowed that if it had been within the confines of my authorization. That to me was that was a bad, poor business decision on the public's investment into your country for titles. Now, if it was the best, say, decision for them financially, maybe, I don't know. Like I said, I have no. They never. It's not something, you know, all I can tell them is that, you know, I can express to them that, hey guys, this was too early. I mean, don't do that, you know. But then again, I don't know. I don't see the other side of the coin, so I can't say for sure if it was a bad move on their part. Like, maybe they would have had to disband the entire company. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just glad that they are making it right and getting it out to you with the next update, which should be within 2 months. Yeah, we have big, bigger, and biggest. Is that how that works there, Bob? Yeah, I mean, honestly, if my son was about 3 years older, I could easily have seen myself picking up one of the consoles or borrowing my brother's when he's not using it. You know, letting my son have his own go at it so I could have my computer back. Oh, the joys of being a parent. Yeah, because currently right now, guys, I got 3 screens here. I also got a, what the heck is this thing called? A Steam Link. We got one of them. I just don't have, I need to get a selector box because I have the 1080 Ti graphics card, but it can only support up to 3 monitors. 2 of which have to be through display cable, and 1 of which has to be an HDMI. So that's what I'm running. I'm running 2 displays and 1 HDMI. So I'm running the display through a really nice, there, I'll tell you the model of it. It is a VG278Q gaming monitor, 144 Hz, 1 millisecond delay, extreme low motion blur, game fast ready, flicker free, ultra blue or ultra low blue light, NVIDIA ready to go inside. So that's what my main monitor is. And then this one over here on my left is an LG actual monitor as well, and the one that's on my right is my old bedroom Samsung 22-inch TV. So, or sorry, 23-inch. Same with the LG, it's 23-inch too. This guy here is an LG 23, that guy there is Samsung 23. Yeah, it'd be nice to have at least two screens on the laptop. That's for sure. Alright, Bob, but yeah, you don't do any streaming, do you? So, sorry, I'm always thinking like in the streamer type of mind or the content creator type of mind where having two screens is really, really nice. Especially when you're splicing different scenes together and that. Things that I'm going to have to relearn again when we start doing this collab stuff, because either I could go like really wild with some editing on it, or we could keep it pretty basic. I'm not sure what it is exactly we're going to do with it. We'll find out when we get the footage. 43's in the living room. Yeah, I got my hold on. So the one that's up on the wall right now is a 3D TV 55-inch Samsung. My brother is using my 65-inch Samsung downstairs. I have the three monitors here, and then I have a 32-inch in the wife's sewing room, but that thing is ancient. It's only a 720p monitor, or computer, TV. Yeah, so. Okay, let's sell this, shall we? Because we can't drop off into our silos, because we filled every single silo in-game. That there grain is going to be our children's retirement fund. And it looks like all our hired workers are done again. So that should complete the town of Redberry, but just to make sure, harvested. Look at that, harvested. Harvest. Alright, sweet. These ones, once again. Yep, those are done. Let's make our way through the world today to the other side of town. Oh no! Oh. Phooey, Bob, that sucks. I feel for you, Bob. That's not cool. As you guys heard there with my sound difficulties, I know how to fix it quick on the fly because I've had to do it so many times now. What I should have done was go to that and then fix things up. But I didn't. Oh, look at that. I got a logo things up there. Okay. Got to fix those up. I'm so mad at Bob. I bet you were, Bob. I'd be pissed. Oh. But then again, if I blow up my speakers, I've done something really stupid. I have, I think they're 16-inch Serwin Vegas that are attached to a 1500 watt amp. So if I want to throw a block party, I just need to open the windows. Yeah, let's shed some more light on the situation for you folks. Wow. Man, if I had the wheel, I'd be able to go into first-person view. Wouldn't have all that issue. But from what I'm told, people have more issues watching the farming games in first-person mode than they do in behind it, in drone mode. So I'm going to keep it in drone mode. Yeah. Oh, poor beard. It's going away very soon. Way sooner than I want it to. Yeah, see? Yeah, you don't like watching in first person either. Like, yeah, so no worries. No worry. I'm very used to watching playing in first person. Major reason being is from the racing. If you're doing any type of racing in VR, it's just a lot nicer. Bring your half stack. Boom, 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 boom. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because your sight's being blocked, right? Like here, it's easier for me to go into first person than it is to do anything else. You can get yourself whipped around there, and then you can figure out your corner for here, nice and straight, simple. Right, but if you're up top. Whoa! I say now. I must have been pretty quick, or that's a pretty solid tipping trailer there if it can go underneath that without taking it down. Yeah, we should have wiped out that entire building. We should at least come to a dead stop, but it is what it is. Yeah. Excuse me? Hold on. Oh, Windows. Tunes. There we go. Oops. I should already have an instant of that going. Sorry, folks. Hold on. Wrong button. There we go. Oh, $3.4 million. I had not been paying attention to that. We started off the harvest with 2.33, so we've already made 1.1 million. Very nice. And yeah, good job, G. Got off on the wrong side of the road, but they say that trailers that lift from the front are stronger. You know, I wouldn't doubt, because you got yourself a better pivot point, right? So you got all that weight now going over those rear axles. So when you do a triangulation of the lift, I could see them being a hell of a lot stronger. However, in an under downforce like that from the roof coming up from underneath the bucket, hitting it and reefing it forward, you can sure as hell bet that you're probably going to eat that steering wheel. But hey, that's just real life physics for you. Not something that's included in game, or in most of these farming games. I'm just happy that we can leave dirt tracks. I remember times when we couldn't even do that out in the farmer's field in the gaming community. Oh my god, are you kidding me? 26 mile an hour in the transport mode? That is awesome, Bob. You see, yeah, that's the type of stuff that I do. You know, I'll just go, hey, can I do this? And, you know, see if what I can do to break the game. That's one thing, you know, I've always tried to be, you know, if I see a problem in game, I can recreate the issue, then I can, you know, at least offer a way to, you know, get a solution going for it. No, I know this game has got a few purchased assets for sure. I mean, fishing is 100% has to be a purchased asset, because I've used that exact same mechanic in another game. Plowing the fields together seems to break it for you. That might be your RAM. Do you have 16 gigs of RAM, or do you only have 8? If you have 16, it shouldn't be a problem, but I have heard people having issues with 8 gigs. That was what I used to always do, just merge the entire map, basically, every square foot that you could get. I mean, you might have to bounce a little bit off of a telephone pole or a light post or, you know, some sort of electrical thing. But it was all in the name of, you know, bringing in food for people. Yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Not that I was a greedy bastard and didn't want to have to do field 10 times. Why do a small field 10 times when you can do a large field once? You got 16, huh? That is something. That is something. Are you using it on the modded map, or are you using one of the vanillas? I would try it with one of the vanillas first and see what happens, and then just slowly work your way through to find out, okay, well, what is it about the mod that's causing that for you? You went overkill 32. Hey, my next computer will have 64. Yeah, once I start getting back to work and that, and we get ourselves in a house, that's the biggest thing here, folks. I can't really spend too much money. I gotta try to keep it under $50 a month or less, because I'm paying on top of it, right, for the Adobe Premiere Photoshop package. So I have that. I also have the music too. I got to pay $25 a month for the music, so I don't get nailed with copyright. But we can get some pretty decent songs out of it. I listened to non-copyright sounds, guys. I did that for like 3 years, so they weren't coming up with much of anything new that caught my attention, so I just found this other company and went with them. As much as you spent, this is, well, yeah, exactly. Like, okay, so the current computer that I have now, the next upgrade that I need to do to it is going to be a CPU. CPU and disk storage. I really need to increase my hard drive space. I'm at 4 terabytes and I'm nowhere near enough, mostly because of my wife's work. I removed, what was it, 904, I think it was, gigs of information just from my computer alone from my wife's work, put it onto a separate storage drive. Just because my computer bogged down so much that everything wasn't working right, so yeah. But yeah, no, the computer that I have here is, I've had this case now for 9 years, I'd say. The motherboard and CPU that's in there right now, so yeah, I'd be replacing those. Those I've had for about, when the i7 4790K first came out. That's how old this thing is. Yeah, but that's the biggest problem there, John, for me, is a lot of it is my animation files and stuff like that from my wife's work. So, like, I have a lot of moving, fields of grass and wheat, canola, yada, 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 yada. All from different types of test fields and stuff that are on time-lapse cameras and things like that. So, if it was all stationary objects, it'd be fine, but because it's a picture format in the end, when it's all done and rendered out, it's heavy. So I still have to keep the Adobe files on my computer, because if you try to take off the Adobe files, like for what you're doing before you're rendering, you can take the files off that you're using, but it's a pain in the ass. Yeah, they suck up so much space. What are we at? 12,000? Okay. So the next one's 8,000 then. This is 12,000. We're not bringing any more money in, so that means I need to harvest and sell. But yeah, those are my plans, guys. Get the computer fixed up, get myself moved into a house, find part-time work, and continue on doing what we're doing, but with a bit of a better schedule, because I would prefer to be on schedule. Just jumping on when I can isn't fair to me and isn't fair to you. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking of maybe getting a server and trying to store a lot of that on there. Keep the PC clean. Anything that has to do with rendering, editing can all be done, storaged on that, and anything that needs to be put up just for upload can be put on my computer only. Damn. Yeah, that'll keep you going for easy the next 5 years, Bob. Yeah, that's very, very close to what I'm looking at, other than the chip drive GPU. Yeah, I would love to have a second computer to do streaming and everything else off of, but I don't do it often enough. There's no revenue in this for me at all, period, whatsoever, so it's not like I can, justify, spending more than $150 every month. I mean, $60 a month just for the Adobe package, another $25 for the music. That's $85 a month, regardless of whether I'm streaming or not, or making content. I'm not 100% sold on them yet there, John. I personally would like to see things more move towards the M2 drive style. You know, like there's just, it's a lot better and overall in the long run for heat control. That's one of my biggest problems is heat issues, because I've got so many things up and running all at once. Then I got all the lights, all the peripherals. You know, I tax the system a lot, so I mean I draw a lot of heat, so that's why when I got the 1080 I got a closed circuit 1080, so it's a liquid cooled system. The next CPU has got to be liquid cooled as well. Now once again, these are self-contained liquid cools, so they're not like, you know, I got to worry about having tubes running around everywhere. No, they're all built into it, so it's everything's still covered under insurance and warranty. Nice. Nice. Yeah, that's we have a tablet for that. That's what we do, Bob. We just have a tablet on the side table. Oh shoot, I was supposed to go find a new 20-gallon fish pump. Shoot, I gotta do that. So as soon as I'm done stream here in a couple of minutes, I'm gonna have to put an Amazon order in. I gotta get the, not the air pump, but the actual water pump itself died out, so. Yeah, but those clog up too. Yeah, exactly. No, I got a can of compressed air and everything else. The biggest key for me is I do not ever turn my computer off, ever, unless it's going to transport. I will do a restart, but I will not turn the power off my computer. You know, simple physics. The more you heat and cool down metal, the more metal fatigue fractures it gets, and poof, the faster you blow up your computer. I've seen the tests done that a computer that stays running, turned on, will run most likely for around 10 years longer than a computer that gets turned on and off every day. So, yeah. That's about the only time that, and when I go to transport my computer, I used to transport my computer like once a month, so it was really getting cleaned a lot. But now I'll turn it off once a month and I'll do a quick blowout of it. Don't forget, never, ever, 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 ever take a vacuum and suck it anywhere near your computer, guys. The rushing air inside the metal tube of a vacuum creates a static bubble. If you get too close to any of your computer parts in there, you're going to fry them. Don't do it. I couldn't believe when I was watching this one YouTuber guy. He was like, yeah, make sure you vacuum out the bottom of your computer. I just about died. What the hell are you doing? Oh crap, that was supposed to be 8,000. No. Nope, plastic also is a conductor of electricity, so no, it would have to be inert rubber. It would have to be well grounded out, and otherwise any rushing air along the cylindrical tube creates an electrostatic field. Yep. Oh, the worst is if they have the horse bristle type brushes on the bottom. Oh, Jesus. Like, don't ever do that. No, can of dried compressed air. If you use anything else but that, or somebody else tells you anything else but that, they don't have experience with computers. In, especially repair. A small leaf blower. You'd have to stand back pretty good, but that would work, because I mean it'd be outside the static field charge of the end. I mean, it's not like you're going to have it within like 5 inches of it, right? So you have a little vacuum that runs off your computer? I wonder if it's got some sort of self-grounding into it through the USB connection then. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop, 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 stop. Overflowing, overflowing. It's getting kind of dark too, so tell you what, we'll just go ahead here, guys. We'll just fill up this harvester up here with 12,000 kilograms. Drop off that load, and we'll probably call it quits for the night. Yeah, we've been going for an hour and 30. Ah, it was good to be out here. Good to yak at you, folks. I'd love to keep going a little bit longer, but I probably need to grab something to eat here before the other fellow is ready to do some recording. That is, if he's in any shape to record tonight, if he's going out doing some wine tasting with the wifey. That's what I'm saying. But you know, as long as it has the ground in it. I mean, my wife got 2 USB snow globes for Christmas. Not this year, not last year. I think like 2, 3 Christmas. I say it was first year my kid was born, so at least 3 years ago. Anyway, she got these 2 for Christmas. They didn't have a ground in them, and they ended up blowing out her work computer's USB connectors in their computer and their laptops. Hers and the other office lady. Yeah, you can add a ground strap, but I mean, who wants to have that hanging out? You know, have that on your vacuum all the time. Hey, why is that strap touching the ground all the time? Just let you know, if it's still rubbing on carpet, it ain't going to help. What could you imagine? A horse brush vacuum with a ground strap that's rubbing on carpet at the same time. Oh my god. I wonder what the size of sparks... Well, I know they'd be a bluish white. But I'd love to see the size of sparks that come off there. Not quite welder size, but still enough to catch a cat's attention. Yeah, this is all this type of stuff and that I learned when I was working at the Source. Managing one of those locations there. Just through different courses and things like that you had to take. It was pretty cool. Yeah, can somebody shock me? Yeah, it's pretty much. You'll definitely have seen the light. Yeah, you'd feel like yeah, what it's like to be a bug in the middle of summer and going up and touching the blue light and the black little lantern thing. Bzzz. Oh, some of the things I've seen, you know, people do, you know, as well, like that would bring in their computer and that. Like, I honestly, no joke. Lady said she thought it was a cup holder, a CD drive. You know, I thought that was a myth. That was a farce. I heard the joke many times before that one. Computers had been around for at least a decade at that point. And this old lady, she was like, well, yeah, I set my hot coffee right on there, and the machine just tried to suck it in and spilled my coffee on the computer. And, you know, it's faulty. I'm like, oh boy. Do you have a husband or brother or sister, somebody that could come back with you next time, please? And so just that, you know, there's more than one other person that loves you that's around. 'Cause, lady, this is not covered under warranty. Was it still plugged in? Yeah, you'd have to be a pretty slow stream pisser to get shocked by pissing on an electric fence. Yep, it was still plugged in, yep. No, I was stupid enough as a kid to reach out and try to touch one. It was fine till you made connection between 2 bars. Ow! That left a little tiny burn. Oh yeah, if you're not expecting it or used to it. Yeah. And kind of grown up moving cattle around using the strap wire electric fence. Easier to roll up instead of using just straight on wire. So yeah, I've accidentally grabbed it and without real thinking sometimes. Yeah. Ow. Yeah, just thinking about that makes the lower forearm really hurt. Just ow. Makes your nerves just go boom. Now, I don't know why that one seems to be so slow, but that one seems to have slowed down a little bit. I'm going to have to see if I can turn the animation speed up on that. Oh, but it is nice to have a Stream Deck. No more having to remember every single hotkey, because that was getting next to impossible. And I don't have them all hooked up yet. I just got it on yesterday at like 6 o'clock in the evening. So was it yesterday or the day before? I don't know. Thursday. Got it Thursday. Yep. Had to think about that. They thought you hit him. You did. with a taste of his own medicine. That's what you did, man. Oh yeah, TENS unit. Actually, I'm using a TENS unit right now for, well, I've been using one for many years for my muscle condition. However, right now I'm using it for pinched nerve in my right elbow. So trying to use that therapy, and it seems to be doing all right. Yeah, not getting any massive snaps right now, so the swelling's all down. Dust is nice. Let's see, are these guys done yet? Yeah. I really gotta buy a mouse. This thing just keeps clicking. Yeah, my right mouse button died. I gotta buy a new one. I gotta kind of sort of squeeze my mouse controller together in order to keep it from falling down. Oh, that's not empty. Yeah, no, I don't know. Yeah, John, Bob, I don't think you guys were part of my old Discord or anything else when I had all the pictures up there and that of all the different type of physiotherapy treatments and things like that I go through. Yeah. Most people kind of get freaked out when it's like, no, honestly, I get stuck with 4-inch needles in my legs. Like, they're like, yeah, whatever. I'm like, no, seriously, here, I'll show you pictures. Oh my god! It's like, doesn't that hurt? A little. Just don't flex. Just don't move. If you move, ow! Yeah, hope the pad don't come off. Yeah. No. I've had it running. Very lucky that the jewels weren't involved in that one, but the inner thigh definitely got a rude awakening once. Yep. Make sure the machine is turned off when you're unwrapping the cords. And don't be wearing shorts. Woo! Yeah, that you learn new languages at that point in time. Just get the injection in your neck. Oh, ew. Not a big fan of running anything around my face, so my neck wouldn't be inclusive to that as well. Now, when I went in for the lactose testing and all that type of stuff, when they put this mask breather on you, and then they have you run on a treadmill for a while, and they have you stop, and then they take some blood out of your legs, and then they send it away for testing to see what your lactic acid levels are and stuff. And man, that was a bad day. Did not like that mask on my face at all. I was just felt claustrophobic. And yet you put me into an SCBA gear, like with the full glass mask over my face, all around, you know, tight seal. No problem going in close spaces, no issues. What did you do to get that much? Mike! Hey, no, that is awesome, Mike. No, that's actually hilarious because I'm about to finish up. So if you want to give me about, say, 20 minutes to scarf down some food, go for a cigarette, I'll be more than happy to meet you on your Discord, buddy. So, guys, cat's out of the bag. Obviously, I'm doing a collab with AO Mike. So, yeah, we'll be ready to start working on that here in a minute. So, guys, yeah, as with the emptying of that trailer, we are going to be ending this stream tonight. So if there's any other questions or anything else, guys, hit me up here within the next minute and a half. We'll just do some quick chattings while we wait. Go over to the... Oh, I get my fingers cut off if I go too far. All right. Yeah. All good to be waiting? Sweet. Yeah, so that's what I'd be planning on doing tonight there, folks, is getting some recordings done. Make sure we get this game saved up. Don't want to exit and quit without a save game laid down. That would suck. There we go, good. But yeah, guys, so latest news on that we have so far is that they're looking at getting the update done here within the next 2 months on console to full version. Yay, I can't wait for that to happen, guys. I've had so much fun with this. I can't wait for you guys to be able to enjoy all the features that we have right now on the PC. Definitely I'm going to try to be back this Wednesday. So far, we do not have any appointments for looking at any houses on that date, and my son should be by the grace of Lord, healthy enough to be going back to school as well. I mean, he wasn't sick this week. He's just getting rid of the goop that was in his lungs. But of course, his preschool, they're all nurses there, so they had to send him home because he was sick. Fucking coronavirus making people freak out. Jesus. More people die of the flu this year than they have of the coronavirus. But that's the way things go. So awesome, guys. Thanks you once again for being here. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the good juicy stuff. By hitting the like button, you guys get my videos out there. I should do it earlier in the video to remind you guys to do that, so that way when I am live streaming, it gets shown out more to recommend it. But life is the way it is. So thanks once again, folks. I'll see you guys hopefully on Wednesday. Till then, take care. Have a great night. Peace.